What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video, and this is just a quick rundown. I haven't done a video like this in a while now. It's just about reselling and what exactly you should be looking for when you're reselling your sneakers, depending on if they're GRs or super limited or super hype sneakers. There's always a way to go about it. Now of course, I can go right into the hype sneakers, but just a sneaker that was, you can say, a bit sought after, a bit GR-ish, if you will. We have the Jordan 4 Oreos, just came out maybe a couple weeks now, almost a month ago, and as you can see, they're doing fairly well. Size 15 is a 300 range, nothing too crazy in my opinion. A clean pair in hand. If you didn't watch the video, I will put a link up there somewhere on the screen so you can catch the video. Now I'll refer to my size more or less, because size 10 in my opinion is a common size, and I can see the lowest ask is 309. So if you're going to buy lowest ask 309, so you'll eventually pay 332 plus the additional fees and taxes after that. Now as we continue, you can see, like I said, 332 and 22 would be the initial start. I will highlight this so you can see, and obviously the fees and taxes depending on the state which you reside at will depend on the even more additional costs to that, so just keep that in mind. More or less is a couple, maybe $10-20 additional to that, nothing too crazy in my opinion. But now you see that's the buying side. We'll go to the selling side and I'll just show you that real quick. So selling, as you can see, the lowest ask was 309, but if you really need some cash right now, 275 would be the lowest bid, the highest bid, and the total payout will be 240. Not too bad, because retail was 190. So if you're in New York, you paid more or less 206 depending on shipping or not. So 240 compared to 206, not bad in my opinion. That would be a good amount of profit in my opinion, but depending on who you are and the amount you want is different. Now if you place your ask, it will be 309. You type in 309 and you'll get 270. That's $30 more than the initial highest bid, so another big W right there. So you can see the difference between the highest bid and the lowest ask could be more or less the price we just saw. And now we refer to a different sneaker just so you can see depending on the sneaker. It doesn't always have to be one of those hyped up Travis Scott sneakers that will obviously move just because everybody wants them. There can be a simple GR that everyone has. And let's see if I can find a nice little sneaker just to see a quick comparison compared to the Oreo 4s. Let's go to the UNC ones. Nothing crazy. Honestly, I just sold my pairs recently for more or less about the same price. And as you can see, we'll go to the sell. Right away, we place the sell now would be 357, the highest bid. Total payout would be 312 and 38 cents. Like I said, nothing too crazy. The retail for this sneaker right here is 170, like every Jordan 1, so your profit right there would be really good in my opinion. So now as you can see, like I said, 312 and 30 out would be total payout. If you really need some cash right now, you'll be starting the sneaker at 357, and then they'll obviously deduct the fees and everything. But like I said, as you can see, the lowest gas is 370, which is a $13 difference from the highest bid. So now if you place an ask and you place 370, which is the lowest ask, you'll get 323, which is, in my opinion, way better, more or less $9 way better than 312. So just keep that in mind. And my philosophy when it comes to selling sneakers is I always shoot for a minimum of 10% profit. 10% profit margin is my personal goal, just because of it's more realistic. I know people want to get a bunch of pairs, sell them for double what they cost, but in reality, if you're buying sneakers at bulk, or however often you buy sneakers, more or less you'll retain 5 to 6%. But if you shoot for a minimum of 10%, that will benefit profits exponentially in my opinion. Now as you can see, I did the whole calculations with the shipping, and I added the 10% profit margin like I previously said, and it came out to 203, 59, 60 cents. And as you can see, if you shoot for 10% margin, it would be $203 with your 10%. Now if you currently place an ask of 370, you'll be getting way more than that obviously. So obviously, if you do sell this sneaker for the lowest gas of $370, you will get $323, which is way more than that 10% profit margin of $203. But like I said, not every sneaker is like that. That's why you have a profit margin. So just keep that in mind. Of course, you know, you can buy those overhyped sneakers for retail if you're lucky enough, and then double, triple, quadruple your, you know, investment. But like I said, if you sell a bunch of sneakers at 10%, it will eventually accumulate to more than one sneaker at 75% or 100%. So now we move on to the final sneaker, in my opinion, a GR, some other people's opinion, Super GR. We got the Racer Blue Jordan 3 that recently came out. As you can see, retail here $190. Depending on the state you're living in, you know, taxes will be different. Here in New York, it's almost 9%. So I'll show you now. The lowest gas is $224. Nothing too crazy. I don't think there's any profit on StockX now. So if you put in $224 as the lowest ask, you get $196. But like I said, $190. I'll just show you, you know, how much the cost it would take and how much you retain. Oh wait, nope, well, it's not $192. Let me redo this again. $190. Like I said, here in New York is about 9%. So your cost on a sneaker is $206. Now if you sell the sneaker for $196, you're obviously losing $10. But this is where, in my opinion, the waiting game takes into place. So you can wait, and more often than likely a sneaker will go up in value, and that will be obviously that will be your profit. And personally, another tip I would give you, if you're constantly selling sneakers or really into selling sneakers, just keep like a spreadsheet or an Excel, whichever you use, just to keep track of, you know, your profit, losses, costs, expenses, and all that. It really helps. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.